Turning away from the computer, you see, leaning against a nearby wall, laser pistol in her hand, Mrs. Snailworth.
Oh, Snailworth.
Nice to see you again, Cricket.
Pleasure. I'm going to replace Jimmy with Snailworth. Oh no, they're going to join together.
She's already down on your list.
Oh, no, she's there twice.
Because she's extra nice. Who is this? Who are you?
I'm Mrs. Snailworth, you incompetent glob! How do you not know me? The former CEO of the Snailworth fudge industry?
I'll just whisper, you didn't miss much.
I'm sorry I don't read Small Business Magazine.
I like you!
Oh.
Okay, so
What are you doing here? What happened?
Well, after you destroyed my place of business by crashing it into a planet, I had to seek out new enterprises. It seemed a lot of people were heading here, and I thought there might be opportunities for business. Unfortunately, these people have no money at all. Look at them. They're living in slums. And now I haven't got enough fuel to get out of the place.
Well,
What a pickle.
so life is tough for you.
I couldn't help but overhear your transmission.
You bitch.
Bet you could have helped.
So, those do-gooders want you to try and reunify the church, do they?
Oh, I know where
No.
this is going.
Make
No.
Tasha Lem head of the Kovarian faction, bring everything back together in an era of peace. Oh, that sounds all very pretty and nice and sunshine and rainbows, doesn't it? And what do you think will happen when the Sontarans don't get their battle?
They'll battle.
They'll find their battle.
Yes, on a station full of women and children.
Oh.
That's true.
If only there was someone who could otherwise occupy them.
Oh, I wonder who.
Provide them other opportunities. Be a more decisive leader of the Kovarian faction. Someone like me, perhaps.
Why on earth would you be suited, you mad old one?
Watch your tongue, Cricket. I ran the second most successful fudge empire in the galaxy for 60 years. We were only the second most successful because our competitors were plastic robots who were poisoning their chocolate.
That's actually true. Bob again.
Yeah.
I've got the business sense to get this place running efficiently, and I've got the connections to find enough battles to keep these Sontarans busy.
So do we.
Do you think the Sontarans will take you as a leader?
They might take me. In all honesty.
There you go. They'll take her.
With my newfound bloodthirst.
Ooh. No, well, let's carry on with you.
But
first. I'll tell you after.
Sultans follow orders. Of course they'll take us. They'll take whoever they're told to take.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Maybe we'll get them to battle you.
Anyway, I feel like we're not going to convince you, Miss Snailworth.
No, but she,
You owe me a
was
lot
she
of money,
armed?
by the way.
She has a laser pistol in her hand,
Oh,
yeah.
damn it.
Well, it's not any harm. She's just telling us, you know.
Yeah,
She's just telling you, she's not holding you hostage.
No, okay. Well,
I'm just offering you a business opportunity. Of course, you know, things could be good for you afterwards as well. I would be a handy ally to have in this galaxy. Especially with my own space station and Sontaran army.
What are
So-
your
I
conditions?
don't give her an
no,
army.
no. So the only reason you'd be a useful ally is because we'd given you those things. So instead of giving them to you, why don't we keep it? Because we'd be a much more useful ally to ourselves with our own little space station, our own Sultaran army.
And you're a bit of a backstabber.
We don't have a great history, in fairness. You
Yeah.
still owe me quite a lot of money. I seem to recall you flailing and running away with the suitcase.
Oh, yes, that.
Oh, yeah.
Thought it was worth bringing up. Sorry.
That little thing. Fine. You can have the suitcase. Once you've made me leader of the Kovarian faction, you can
think
have
that's
all the
fair?
cases of money that you like.
Yeah, I'm sure I could get a few cases of cash on my own, thank you very much, if I was the leader of the Kovarian faction. What are your conditions, Snailworth? What are you offering here?
You let me reprogram your module to make me leader of the faction. You plant it in the central computer, and there will be no Sontaran bloodshed, and you will be made significantly richer. I will get control of my space station, and we can go our separate ways.
And what are you offering that we can't get for ourselves?
I am offering the ability to control the Sontarans. Were you not listening, you bald dunderhead?
It doesn't
We
seem like
already
she's
have that,
offering
though.
anything that we don't have.
I'm not convinced. Snailworth, best of luck.
Very well. But on your hands be the blood of these children.
We'll figure
All
something
right
out.
then.
And she storms off.
She does raise a reasonably good point.
I have no idea who she was.
Some mad old woman with a
Some
gun.
mad old woman with a gun says, to make me leader of the faction? No! I'll be leader. You'll be leader. I want to
To
put
be
somebody...
honest, you're not a million miles off there.
Yeah. I'd much rather have any of you two be leaders.
Are you?
Huh?
Are you too?
Or me, or we could be a triumvirate, because triumvirates always work out.
Threes work well in religion. It's a good kind of
Yes.
motif.
But not in government. Ask Julius Caesar.
Oh.
But we'll agree.
Yes.
We've always agreed in the past. Always.
So are we going to try this craziness?
Well, we still haven't talked to Madame...
Oh, yeah.
Mother Dusk.
Mother Dusk.
See what she has.
Madame Dusk.
It was Mother Dusk originally, then I think we changed it to Madame Dusk for a few sentences after something you
Okay.
said. And then went back to Mother Dusk.
Well, we'll see what her plan is. Like, how is she going to keep peace? And then we'll steal her plan and make ourselves.
That is diabolical. I love it.
Actually, before we do that, can we try and figure out before we go there? Because I love that idea. But if we if we can reprogram this to pick whoever we want,
Yeah.
because
Program
if
the
module.
the program that they gave us to reprogram
Sure.
the
That
other
makes
thing.
sense.
Because if we can, then it's an awesome, as you said, an awesome bargaining chip. Because if Mother Dusk gives us more, we say, look, we'll reprogram it so you become it. We have the power in our hands. I love it.
Well, that's over to you, Bob.
Okay. So what would I need to roll to try and see if I can reprogram and change the name?
It would be ingenuity and technology, and it's quite a difficult role
Yes,
to reprogram it yourselves.
I'm ready to use... I'll use one for now to get a double roll, and then can I bump it up afterwards? Or...
Yeah, I guess so. You can only bump it up to a success, though, not to anything higher.
Okay, well I'll use half of my story points for my sonic screwdriver for the initial roll.
Okay, then you get
3.
yeah, you
Three
get
Can we help
your
at all?
initial roll, then you get 3 more dice. Yeah.
Can we help at all?
Do any of
You
you
can
have
chant.
technology?
I have one.
If you have technology, then yeah, you can give them a +2.
I'll do that for you.
Look at that. So I got my 5 die.
Yeah.
Look at that. I'm rolling them all at the same time. I feel like...
Skittle.
Oh.
Weak.
I feel weak. So it's ingenuity and technology, is
It's
it?
still going to be
Yeah.
pretty good.
9, 10, 15, 18, 21, 24.
24.
Is that including my plus as well?
Is
No.
that,
No, it's not including. It's
so
26.
up to 26. You can't quite break the encryption on the code. This is like top level church secret technology. It would be like if
What-
you pay a story point, you can bump it up to a success.
Yeah.
I'll pay another
We're
story
here
point.
now after
Yeah.
all that. May as well give it a go.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to break the encryption on it. You're basically able to insert one person as leader, though.
Okay.
You haven't managed to
Bob, you're
manipulate
freaking
it to,
genius.
appoint triumvirates or anything.
Oh.
Damn it.
I probably think Cricket should be leader because of your whole convincing thing, but I don't know.
Well, are you programming it yet, or are you leaving that
No,
till later?
I'd
I
say
wouldn't yet.
leave it
Yeah.
there, and then we can pick.
Because
the
their
name.
original plan, and I mean, it would be a shame given the amount of effort you just put to
Yeah.
change it. But the priest idea still might be the best one to appoint
Yeah,
their leader.
yeah,
That
yeah.
might be a good idea. I don't know.
Sure, at least we have the option.
Exactly. Shall we talk to Madame Tussaud?
Yeah, Mother.
Dusk. Mother Dusk. Sorry,
Okay.
we claim our dice.
Okay.
No,
You walk down.
From now on, Bob can roll 6 dice, and we can't roll any.
You walk down to the alcove, and you see there's the 2 guards standing outside, and inside there's a sick child lying on a table, and there's a woman in dark robes standing over with a sort of healing device on her hand, just scanning over the child. She looks up and sees you. Good evening, my children.
she human?
Human-ish. She's kind of got weird tinted skin. Like she's kind of bluish.
I don't
Yo.
This child is another victim of one of the Doctor's victories. The remains of a cyber ship recently rained down on his planet and destroyed his home village. This is the man we allow to roam around the galaxy freely. This man who cares nothing of the people he leaves behind.
Yep.
How can I help you?
Yeah, Jesus.
Oh, this is an awkward starting point for us, to be honest. Mrs. Tusk. I wanted to speak with you about your regime. I wanted to find out why you wanted to become leader and what you would do with such a wonderful power. And also how you would maintain this very tumultuous political situation.
I do not wish to be leader. I am the natural leader, next in line. I was the closest advisor to Madame Kovarian. It is my rightful place to become leader of this church, and by divine right of God I will be.
But just because you are the natural born leader, what will happen to the Sontarans afterwards? Do you think they will accept your reign?
It is troubling to think of such things, but I know that God will show the way.
Ah, yeah, but
You could've
surely
made a plan,
you
woman.
still got to have a fucking plan, right? We spend our lives making plans. They don't always work, but we need to have them.
Make you winch.
Are you expressing doubts in your faith, my child?
Not doubts in the faith that everything will be alright, but that we can intervene and make things better on behalf for ourselves. It is not just about faith, it is about intervention.
Yes.
I am merely speaking facts. I am the next leader, and the papal the anti-papal mainframe will
The reformed papal mainframe.
will decide that. What I choose, what I think, does not matter. I will be the one that is chosen, as I am the next in command, and I'm the most sensible option.
And what do you think of the people who think... what was the Sontaran's name again?
Commander Lex.
What do you think of Commander Lex? Do you think it is just delusion on behalf of the Sontarans?
Yes, his associates and followers are mostly Sontarans and other warlike races such as the Hoiks. Madame Kovarian should not have made an alliance with them. They are dangerous and are growing unrestful.
Well,
He does not have a chance of winning. He is not here for love of the church or God. He is here for love of battle, and such things will not be chosen by the mainframe.
Sounds like a reasonable argument. Miss Madam, I'm just like...
Kevin is spinning his finger around his head in a crazy motion.
Anyone who was curious.
That's for
We're
the internet.
Yeah.
Good luck doing that in Legos. Breaking the fourth wall here.
A little bit. Well, I'm just going to say thank you. I don't think there's anything else we can get from here.
She has no plan.
Unless you guys want to speak up, I'm not feeling it.
I think
Yeah.
I'd be too confrontational
Yes.
with her.
I don't want to get into theological discussion.
Well, that's it. Any of my other thoughts of expanding this just become very sort of philosophical and probably not very useful.
God helps
to
who helps themselves.
Exactly, are not very useful to our adventures. So I'm going to thank Madame Dusk for her
Yes.
time.
Mother Dusk.
Mother Dusk.
Mother Dusk, you have helped us.
Baby Dusk and Mother Dusk.
She's helped us clear our minds of the doubts that were racking our soul.
Thank you, Madame Dusk. You know it is a tumultuous and confusing and terrifying time for us all. Thank you for spending some time for us. And good luck caring for the
It
children.
is, my child, but cling to your faith and you will do well. What is your name?
Jerry.
Roll presents and convince.
I thought I was convincing.
Jerry.
Oh, shit. Stick up. Wait till I see what she rolls. See if I can bump.
I don't have to kill her.
Okay,
That would be bad.
Prepare your pickaxe.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Pickaxe at the ready.
oh no.
What did you roll in total?
12.
12. Okay. She's good. Go in peace then, Jerry.
So I put the pickaxe.
So it's just like
Ever since you got that pickaxe.
I just want to use it so bad, you know?
Just be grateful she didn't have a weapon in any of the other episodes.
No, so I think I'm tired or something, so my immediate thing is just to kill. And
I think it's because of the time you spend hanging off the edge of the ship. Pussy has stared death in the face and has been changed.
Absolutely.
I show
and possibly
no
had a
fear.
lack of oxygen.
Yeah. Oxygen deprivation.
Actually, yeah, replace your cowardly with eccentric.
Hey! Character progression. Well, Jared.
Okay.
Remember, my name is Jerry, just in case we have to come back here.
Okay.
Jerry.
Well, that was a delightful waste of time. It was an awful lot of fun. Do you think there's anything else we could do with her? This is a goodbye now.
No,
Outside.
I don't think so.
I think our best candidates are one of us or still the original plan. Not her. Like,
Yes,
everyone
then-
else.
Oh, Mrs. Snailworth!
Yes.
No.
Or that crazy lady with a gun.
No.
With a gun.
Obviously not Lex, as we can see.
Yeah, no. The only plus I can see with Miss Snailworth is money, which is nice.
Yeah, but I don't
And-
trust
and
her.
She hasn't offered us money.
No,
She did.
But she offered us money last time and never paid up. And she would have an army on her side.
Oh yeah,
this
she was
time.
going to pay us, wasn't she? And she ran away with money that was right.
But this time she'd have
Well,
an army. as
Big
well.
Jimmy stole your money and handed it to her, and then she ran away while you
I still
fought
don't
him.
trust it.
It's still not the best sort of economic climate to work
It's a
in.
technicality.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's a very good chance we won't get any money and we'll become slave people. The only advantage she
And she'll
offered
have
is
an
that
army.
she apparently promised to save the children, which is not entirely wrong because she probably will be able to divert the Sontaran activity. I think her vicious business-like mentality does lend to the
Should we not-
Sontaran straightforward mindset.
But should we not have asked her where she was planning on directing that stuff? To like what?
Possibly.
Competition?
Possibly, but I'd imagine she wouldn't have told us.
Yeah, but
I agree, we should have asked.
So we still don't even know how to get to the mainframe.
Well, that's what else I'm worried about. We're just on the edge of this thing, and I assume it's not just open for tours.
Oh, sure.